For more dialogue on population data, just go to my playlist entitled Populations, where I share different content about population data. And I hope you enjoy this specific dialogue. Thanks for tuning in. Hello, and I hope all is well for you today. And in this population-based series, we will be discussing anything from articles to news reports, potential conspiracy theories, and assessing population data. So if that's something you're interested in, hopefully you will enjoy this dialogue. And in this episode, we will be talking about population data. In this episode, we will be talking about the populations of Ghana and Cameroon. Ghana is located in Western Africa. Cameroon is located in Central Africa. Ghana is rich in natural resources such as gold, timber, industrial diamonds, bauxite, manganese, fish, rubber, hydropower, petroleum, silver, salt, limestone, cocoa, forests. Cameroon is rich in natural resources such as petroleum, bauxite, iron ore, timber, hydropower, gold, granite, syenite, rutile, nepheline, nickel, cobalt. According to Ethnologue, Ghana contains 73 living indigenous languages and 10 non-indigenous languages. Cameroon contains 273 living indigenous languages and 7 non-indigenous languages. According to storymaps.arcgis.com, there are 5 major ethnic groups in Ghana, and of those 5, they break up into smaller subgroups. According to PRC.cm, Cameroon has more than 240 tribes, which are found in 3 main ethnic groups. 54.3% of Ghanaian women representing the ages 15 through 49 are currently married. 54.2% of Cameroonian women representing the ages 15 through 49 are currently married. 37.4% of people in Ghana are 0 to 14 years old. 58.2% are 15 through 64 years old. 4.4% 65 years and over. The majority of people in Ghana are between the ages 15 through 64 years old. 41.5% of people in Cameroon are 0 to 14 years old. 55.3% 15 through 64 years old. 3.2% 65 years and over. The majority of people in Cameroon are between the ages 15 through 64 years old. The median age of Ghana is 21.4 years old. The median age of Cameroon is 18.9 years old. Ghana's growth rate is 1.9%. Cameroon's growth rate is 2.7%. Ghana ranks 46. Ghana ranks as the second most populated country in Western Africa. Cameroon ranks 51. There is a net gain of 1 person every 49.7 seconds in Ghana. There is a net gain of 1 person every 41.6 seconds in Cameroon. The gross reproduction rate of Ghana is at 1.75, which means that the next generation of daughters will replace the former generation of women in Ghana. The gross reproduction rate of Cameroon is at 2.19, which means that the next generation of daughters will replace the former generation of women in Cameroon. The total fertility rate of Ghana is 3.3, which means that the population is sustainable. The total fertility rate of Cameroon is 4.2, which means that the population is sustainable. There is 1 birth every 35.2 seconds in Ghana. There is 1 birth every 32.2 seconds in Cameroon. There are 2,458 births every day in Ghana. There are 2,685 births every day in Cameroon. Now let us look at the 2025 current populations as per World Population Review. Ghana is at 35,052,120. Cameroon is at 29,864,754. World Population Review has changed up its projection dates, so rather than the typical 20, 30, 40, and 50 numbers, it is now by 1. So it will likely be, unless they change it to the other format, like this for future episodes: 2031, 2041, and 2051. Let's look at the population forecast for the years 2031, 2041, 2051. By 2031, Ghana is set to increase to 38,856,800. By 2041, Ghana is set to increase to 45,190,600. By 2051, Ghana is set to increase to 51,112,500. By 2031, Cameroon is set to increase to 34,584,100. By 2041, Cameroon is set to increase to 43,090,000. By 2051, Cameroon is set to increase to 51,989,000. Well, that is all we have for today's episode. And I hope you enjoyed this discussion, where we looked at the populations of Ghana and Cameroon. Thank you so much for listening, and stay tuned for more.